Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you guys are at. This video I'm actually really looking forward to because I finally got something in the mail that I've been looking forward to so I can continue doing what I do. Which, as you can see, my Z590 Dark Kingpin motherboard is out, and there's a reason why it's out. And as you can see, I got the socket opened up. Again, there's a reason why it's done like that, because what I actually just got in the mail is my brand new microscope. And I've always been able to do socket repairs, but the downfall is I have not been able to actually blow up or to actually see the pin, so it made the socket repairs way harder to do, which I actually got that taken care of now. Typically with socket repairs, how it goes when it comes to bent pins, depending on how severe the pin is bent, there's a high chance that the pin's just going to break off, which if the pin isn't being utilized anyway, doesn't matter, but if it is, then you can run into issues. Meaning not all your RAM or whatever that pin goes to, rather it's clock speed, stability, power, RAM, whatever the case may be, that pin may go to will cause an issue if it breaks off. If the pin is not being utilized, because believe it or not, all the pins that are in the sockets, it goes for any CPU. All the pins are not utilized. Some of them are just there to be there. Well, not there to be there, but down the line, if the manufacturers like Intel or whatever want to take and utilize them, then they can bring them into action, or make them utilize them by enabling something or adding something through BIOS. But yeah, that's pretty much that on that. But without further ado, I'm gonna just get right in and show you the microscope. Downfall is, I apologize, this phone is not going to cover the quality of the screen. It's a high definition screen, so I'm going to do my best I can, but here we go. And there is that socket, as you can see right there. And just to show you, there's my finger going across it, but there is that socket. And as you can see already, right there is a pin that's slightly bent off of here, but it's no big deal. It is what it is. It's whatever. But yeah, as you can see, there is the socket, and I can zoom out. No, that's the brightness. Sorry, still getting used to controls, but I can zoom out, but I'm already zoomed out as much as I possibly can, and I can zoom right into the pins, get up close and personal with them. Which, man, this is gonna make doing this so much easier when I work on motherboards. I can also hit microscopic chips and stuff that are on motherboards, which, if I could just slide this motherboard over, I'll show you. There's a random, try to pull something random up. But as you can see, there's the motherboard traces, and I'm not even zoomed in, I'm zoomed out right now. There's the traces. There's a very, very tiny chip. What I'm actually going to take and do is I'm going to move the motherboard away, and I'm going to make life easier on my end. I'm just going to pull in, and I'm going to pull in this M.2, and these little microscopic chips that are right here. I'm going to put the little microscopic chips in between these chips here, and in between this controller and these chips. I'm going to pull those up and show you. Which, there it is right there. There's those microscopic chips. Set the focus. Use the remote. Zoom right in. And there's the chips. Which I'm going to tell you, first and foremost, on my end, just looking at it on my end, it's crystal clear, but through the phone, it's not. So, up the brightness a little bit. But as you see, there's the chip. There's the little traces between the chips. Those are all microscopic chips. Now what I'm going to take and do is, if I can, just to give you an example of how small it is, I got a screw in my hand right now. See on the screen where that screw head is? I'm not going to move nothing. That's where that screw head is, at a microscopic chip. Now I'm going to go back into the microscope, see if I can pull this up easy. There it is right there. But again, on the phone, it's not coming in as clear as it really is, because I'm going through two different screens. This is full high definition 1080, and yeah, So that's pretty much that. And if I take and I zoom out, that zoomed out all the way. Now I can adjust the microscope to go all over, zoom out, zoom in, whatever. Go all different capacitors and chips and filters, etc., etc. Grab everything. And I'll grab these little chips here. See, I can grab every little thing. Said again on the phone, no, it does not look clear, but in front of me, in front of my face, that the screen is crystal clear. Said 1080 full high definition, right there. Now I'm almost willing to bet that I could take and plug this monitor, this little screen into my big 45-inch. I'm almost positive that I can do it. I just haven't gotten that far into figuring out how to use the thing yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's got lights which are adjustable. Everything here is all adjustable. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Now my socket repairs, which I'm gonna shut off the microscope. Now my socket repairs all become much easier for me. Everything becomes much easier now when I go to do shunt modding. That's easier. Any kind of modding or whatever, if I go to I can replace traces now because I can get close enough to see them. I can do all kinds of stuff that's really small that you can't do with the naked eye. But yeah, 7 minutes in, just wanted to show the microscope. And well, yep, that's about it. So hopefully everybody has a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. I'm out. Later.